opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game. We attacking, better sit back and watch them run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in the slot. Tryna bend the corner, your limbs game. That's your partner, then your twin game. All you wanna do is talk, I don't need to talk. I heard somebody talk. I can pull up with that, shoot rock with that. Banging my chest and my head on the lock. Feeling like Walker Flock of Flame. I put the opposition out the game. I'm out the pocket, but I rock with the game.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Be in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just be dedicated. Go.
Put me in the gun, I know what to do. Show me something. That's another seconds, I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. When the kick off the bomb, run it back home. Hail Mary, pray the feds don't intercept her. Familiar with the struggle, look, I'm coming up from scratch. Nothing butter with my pain, then I turn it to some racks. Nothing motivate me more than when I hit the crowd. I got drums, I got bands, I ain't one of them. Buying tickets, now they fans. Call a blitz, they don't see you, they gon' tackle your little man. Let's get activated. Let's get activated. Feel it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the gun, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another seconds, I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. Hop out, treat this block like an end zone. What? Score, check it. Benji calling money my ringtone. Put her in the friend zone, she turned on more.
Time ticking, I'ma give it up. Set up the block just for my man, I bet we win it. Go hard or go home, it's survival of the fittest.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Creepy in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the gun, I know what to do. That's another seconds, I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
They try to count me out when I was the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. They count me out, it all begin. Right now, catch me if you can. Total catch up, but I still can't even see him from the view. Got my check up, and now I'm trying to blow a bag or two. Proud of shoe, and all designer drip, get what I desire. Put him out, what I told him, cause that boy, he on fire. Walking that thing and air it up, and in my bag a little bit. Remember my pockets in a jar, I couldn't beat the little chick. They say that you left his paper. You see, that's a miss, where you catch all my brothers ballin' and shooting no bricks. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridge that we done built, this time I let them all burn. They tried to count me out when I was the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Count me out, it all begin right now. My wallet. If I like it, then I cop. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridge that we done built, this time I let them all burn. They try to count me out when I was the word. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. They count me out, it all begin right now. Catch me if you can.
Alright, let's listen to some truth. That's it? Oh, bet.
Action like verbs. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make
What's that? Career leak from a Play Now Live game.
and they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I hate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Beat 'em up, yo. Beat 'em up. I could do it better than he can. Really like that, no pretend. Had to get it back just to revenge. I'ma go to pass for the weekend. I'ma go it for the weekend. Sports mode, cause I be speeding. No safety, I'm bleeding. I can never fumble like defense. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Yeah.
Today, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's
Cam,
week 11
baby.
of the NFL on EA Sports. Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers taking on Taylor Heineke and the Washington football team.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. A short time ago, a scene that never fails to stir up the folks here in Charlotte. Cam Newton strutting his way onto the field. His guys are fired up as they get set to go toe-to-toe with the Washington football team. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther Ball club as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. The Washington offense ready to take over, and you see Taylor Heineke at the helm in his second season with the football team.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Heineke now looking to throw on first down. This to McLaurin out on the left side. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 6 catches.
yards. And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
Looking to throw again on second down. Heineke, his throw incomplete. John Bates, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. So a look here at the key inactives, and we got this list before the game down on the field. They tell us the same thing every time, don't they? Next man up.
No excuses. Be ready to play. That's the mantra of every organization. The key is having guys on the roster who are capable of filling in and playing at a high level. That's when you know you've drafted well, scouted free agents well, and stocked your team just the way you're supposed to. It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here. Very rarely do they reference watching the fullback, and he slipped through and picked up a 1st down.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for...
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. He's picked off just shy of midfield.
And the Panthers are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here are the Panthers under head coach Matt Rule. They'll be led out by the 2015 NFL Most Valuable Player in his 11th season in the league, 32-year-old Cam Newton.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. It was Daron Payne who got in there to make the play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 13 carries, 95 yards. This is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a 1st quarter lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Drive there of just 4 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result. And I know he was thinking to himself, come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it himself, but he can't force things. And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. And that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Gibson.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here's Heineke. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
That's caught by Sims. Touchdown, Washington. Cam Sims, his first touchdown on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's Newton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Gibson again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
That's what it is,
Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7. As they
how are they killing Christian McCaffrey, bro?
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway.
Bro, Christian McCaffrey is not slow, man.
But if you're looking for the football, is less likely to draw the flag.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he'll be brought down.
Bro, they all over him, bro. They not letting him run.
From the 50, Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Shifts by him, and he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. On first down, Newton. And making the catch on the floater, that's Moore. Touchdown! DJ Moore, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
To throw again on second down, Heineke. Open man is the tight end, John Bates. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, twisting away. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down. They'll run here with Gibson. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Now Newton on first down. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. From the gun, here's Newton. He's going to look deep for more. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the red zone now, Newton. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. 2nd and 2. The shotgun snap for Newton. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Newton with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. A four-play drive spanning 80 yards. And Carolina scores to cap it off.
Let's see.
After the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has one touchdown, one interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll set up the screen for Gibson.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
Final play of the half here. Heineke. Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, and it's the Eagles who are out in front. Jalen Reagor, a touchdown reception. From there, we head up to MetLife Stadium to check on the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for Tua Tagovailoa. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Mac Jones, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. In our game, it was Cam Newton who led the way in that first half. His 3 touchdown passes have his guys out in front as we hand things back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers and Cam Newton getting set to go again here on offense. And a trio of touchdown passes so far. They've got the lead as well. All is good in their football world at this point.
And it's so much fun for our colleagues, right? Think about our producer, our director, everyone putting together these shots. Wouldn't you love to be in the truck right now to hear him calling for it? Give me that one, give me that one, give me that one. And we just saw 3 beautiful touchdown passes.
Now he's looking for 4. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And they're going to speed things up here. This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. And he will find the rookie from LSU, Terrace Marshall. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And some room to work. And he'll get inside of Washington's 15 before being taken down. 63 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. And a guy that can change the game, shows you a glimpse of it right there, taking the ball down inside the red zone.
It just tells you how tough it is for a defense. You just hold on all game and essentially hold your breath. Will they break a big one on us at any point during the game? It just happened right there.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
McCaffrey. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and a lead now up to 14. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the final piece to the puzzle was the Cam Newton touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Danny Johnson returning. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. First possession of the second half now for Washington. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially. But you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Burris, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Play action. It's Newton. Open man is Robbie Anderson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not even playing Madden against him. Trying to get this ball back.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Giovanni Ricci.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
This is taken just shy of the 10.
Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. And that one is his 2nd fumble loss. Not a good look out of your return man.
And not only does he hurt the momentum for his team or even change momentum of the game, but now they've got a decision to make on his own sideline. Does he continue to...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. To the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. out there setting ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play act.
Pressure gets there on Heineke, and down he goes. Derek Brown able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now after the sack, Heineke and the Washington offense going to face a tough 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow them to convert a 3rd and 18. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Here's a give to Gibson.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 41,
Heineke.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 3rd down, Heineke. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally bring this one back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And he will take it across for the Panthers touchdown. Cam Newton. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that will extend this big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Here comes Johnson on the return.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Washington offense set to take over again.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and get loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got some space here. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what are you doing when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
Gonzalez. The lead will swell by 1 more.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the 15. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases.
And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers just continue to pour it on.
I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Gonzalez to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, they got the ball in great field position. One play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Washington offense going back to work. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. On 1st and 10, Heineke. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. First down, Heineke going for the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll buy some time right. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Heineke to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers about set to go on offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Going to throw deep for the end zone. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball, just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. That one goes for 8 yards. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They fake the give. Newton eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing here, Newton. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Being chased out left. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Off play action. Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
2 straight sacks have him backed up now for a 3rd and goal.
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You can see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Now here's Johnson. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care.
And this will be caught, but forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here. It's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami.
walking down a dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came on up. I do my own stuff, don't get back up. Tired of feeling broke, I got my racks up. These 4 pockets full won't fold on me. How you claim me, you my dog, and then you hold on me. Nowadays, they ain't showing real loyal. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. We gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still kept my number one. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it's smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. We gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still kept my number one.
They try to count me out when I was the one. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Count me out, it all begin right now. Catch me if you can. Told to catch up, but I still can't even see 'em from the view. Got my check up, and now I'm trying to blow a bag of 2. Proud of shoe, no designer drip, you what I desire. Put 'em out, what I told him, cause that boy, he on fire. In that thing, air it up and in my bag a little bit. Remember my pockets in the jar, I couldn't beat the little chick. They say they treat it like it's paper. You see, that's a miss. Why you catch all my brothers ballin' and shooting no bricks. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridge we done built, this time I let them all burn. They try to count me out when I was the one. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Count me out, it all begin right now. Catch me if you can. Never really care what they say. Only ever care about one thing. Cha-ching, rack-cage. Ba-bang, put you in your play. Wait, they done got me started. Without me, it's not a party. Ma, he got a rock. We bring heaven to your lobby. Tristan, he got shotty. They gon' copy cause we poppin'. Blues up in my wallet. If I like it, then I cop. Hold up, check me out. I think the tables done turned. Forget the bridge we got. This time I let them all burn. They try to count me out when I was the one. I bring it paper, paper, paper from the first to the third. They count me out, now count me in. Oh, I'm hot, sizzling. Right now, catch me if you can.
For war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I just got 20, I'm running on empty. There's more where that came from, my money is silly. I feel it envy, not trying to be friendly. It is what it is, if you want me, come get me. Whenever you ready, no, I keep it steady. Yeah, I get the W, throw the confetti. Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We bout that action, don't ever forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. I call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady. The title is mine, if you want it, come take it. I'm ready for more. Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. I'm ready for more. Whole squad in the field, yeah, we tell them I'm ready for more. ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war. If you looking for me, you know where to find me. I leave you dusted, I leave you behind me. I flip a switch from 0 to 90. If you do too much, I'ma do the almighty. You know I got it, you know I'm a legend.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Please do not tempt me, don't hold it against me. We about that action, don't never forget it. Squad of gorillas, the army, the navy. You call a play, I'ma score like I'm Brady.
Continue ahead to begin your franchise. Use the options on the left to edit league settings or change your role to a player or owner.
Tell them I'm ready for more. I'm ready for war. Tell them I'm ready for war.
The Home tab is your franchise dashboard. Keep track of your goals, division standings, and information on your weekly opponent, including their top player at a glance. Your activities list is where you can manage your roster by making trades or signing free agents, as well as interacting with your franchise staff and scenarios.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Send them to the bench, I done lost respect. Take care of mans, ride to the wheels, don't crash. And I hit whoever long as we get past. Take it back to pay a touchdown. Whoever thought I have a buzz down. Still sticking to the script, going deep. Still trying to take care of my people. Football ain't all I know, that was all I chose. Back to the road for me. If I put bad doggy, how we gon' need that step? Just let it young, no sad step. I never knew my broke down, ready to see.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
Cause we sit them young dog, can't catch. Send them to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone down, ready to see. Don't be too low, no, I need my legs. Cause we sit them young dog, can't catch. Send them to the bench, I done lost respect. I'm gone.
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock.
Look, I played the game, I missed the shot. I had the answer, then forgot. I knew one day my pop finesse, phenomenon, flex, and I fell out and cut the check. Monopolize the set, but I been taking hits like I can die like any morning of the day, the dawn of the dead day. I don't see nothing but red. I gather the blankets and milk and the bread. I come from the east and I'm traveling west. Got a machete, I chop the neck of the serpent, determined to plot in the threats.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
I got a million advances. I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. Most of them move to LA and throw all of their money away and move back with their parents. I see the canvas, I got the brush in my hand. The colors are mixing again. Grabbing the stick with my hand, I drop my guts. The world is us, so what? Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
Nobody.
My head is ready to bust. Kicking the door when I come at the cut. Yeah. Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
Yeah, mama, your kid in the magazine, I had a stack on my jacket at Grammy. We see the audacity. I was a bad kid, bad city. You see the duality. Who trying to battle me, huh? Killers is after me, and I be that many. Who wanna fuck me up? Fatality really is up. It's sure, undoubtedly. Baby gon' touch the bucks. My salary double. Your baby daddy maybe triple. I'm trouble. I get the tackle and the pick and I hustle. I had to have it, had to get in the huddle, in the gravel and rubble. Got me a second. I'm trying to be settled. We just acting like a dog with a muzzle. See the back and put him back in the puddle. We attacking, better stand back and watch her run. Shotgun come with the option. Send big blitz, nobody blocking. Big win, that's a ring and a watch. Strong in when he come in the slot. Trying to bend the corner, your limbs getting. That's your partner, then your twin game. All you wanna do is talk. I don't even talk.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
I put the opposition out the game. I'm out of pocket, but I rock with the game. Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
Nobody.
My head is ready to bust. Kicking the door when I come at the cut. Who wanna touch? Who wanna rough me up?
Nobody.
My head is ready to bust. Kicking the door when I come at the cut.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
is an ocean, and you either float or you sink. Moment of truth, credit check, you not approved. BB King, I'm in love with the blues. Don't start me up, I got finishing moves. Look, salute when you see me. Slid through all the commotion, it's breaking news, they got an ad on TV. Popping out on them, I'm politicking, probably in a section where you not permitted. My honey's matching my Dodger fitted, playing all goal, ain't no stopping in it. Look, salute when you see me, I bought her a CC and that was her purse. Disgusting with do for a purse, disgusting with do for the clout. I'm one of the realest could vouch. They thought I was done, but all that doubt, you gotta play my next round. Salute when you see me. Put in the car to my runner, get to you speedy. Still thugging like the days when they weren't here in my city. Made it out of the trenches, just salute when you see me. Yeah, salute when you see me. I'm getting greedy, I blow the whole budget on me, that's on me, I'm conceited. Treaty, nah, that ain't how we treat it. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put it in, it sound like a...
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock.
Me and HB going Juvie and BG, they gotta put my face on no box of Wheaties. I'm praying for whoever think they competed. Salute when you see me. That's all he ever, so that's how you greet me. I'm going TM 101 cheesy, and plus they got D2 on repeat. I'm with the love of my life for like 3 weeks, cause that's all I needed. She wanna go on a trip and retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated, I've broken the system. Had to breach it, that's mission impossible, mission completed. Salute when you see me, yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is feet.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
Beat me up, squeaky. She fell in love deeply. Sleepy, they like what I say, they repeat me. Yeah, look, all this money I be spending on BBs. That's why you got some when you see me.
Have you been tried in the fire? Have you been tried in the fire? Well, tell me, did you come through as pure gold?
You kick it like the benefactor's benefactor. Well, truthfully, we know you never been a factor. Well, honestly, the truth is that you've been an actor. And now your actions got them boys about to mass up. Lectures from the devil got you piping hot. This up and you get screwed and chopped, no Michael Watts. When I was 10, I knew I should have been on Rap a Lot. Think like Jay Prince and I do more than just rap a lot.
All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
Your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th, I got a meeting with the governor. That's your rap a lot, no cap a lot. I used to from Farron down to Camelot. I used to whip up in my granny's pot. She asked my friends, was I? They said, no, be not. The line to a praying woman. The truth's a heavy.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Red doggies caught me slipping with the wailing on me. I went to calling out for Jesus like a reverend on me. Chalked it up to sin, took it on my chin. Gotta take some L's if you wanna win. They took a, but didn't take a sin. I didn't even have no re-up I could re-up with. Had to rob another just to re-up. Pray to God it in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's by dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open minded, but I do not walk alone.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
Peace of mind. I'm like Malcolm with my piece at the Venetian blinds. Trying to manifest the things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams in my unconscious mind. My dreams are refined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make you seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, then thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock. Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
Hey, Belly, them ready?
When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's
Them gyal a red eye, never make right. Me they a suffer life, them a get by. Never bow to the fame, heads high. Never come so all them a see a tail light. Been a real when they get to. I ain't never gonna switch, that's facts though.
All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
Here toss talk with a bad tongue. Can't break me, twiddle be so dumb. I'ma be a giant key fight.
View your team save snapshots or follow the top stories.
Box got me feeling so bossy like Lauren Hill. Me I kill them softly. This a girl rather fi be cold and naughty. Cause if my too loyal, then it's gonna cost me. And that's how I feel. Yeah.
That's how I'm feeling.
That's how I feel.
Dog, that's just how I'm feeling. When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's just how I'm feeling. Big boss, I'm a big boss. Up north, Rick Ross. I got the pump that make you jump. Don't you ever get it crisscross. Don't you ever get it crisscross. Don't you ever get it crisscross. I got the pump that make you jump.
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Bet against me, that's a big love. You about to find out what job. I found it and I get love. Lift up. It ain't nothing to do with up. Stop crying, don't let it get soft. Cover it and go. Wonder why I got the whole world this is how I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling. Dog, that's just how I'm feeling. When I touch down, I'ma burn it all to the ground. Make sure the whole world feel it. That's just how I'm feeling.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what I running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town slugger. Why after why, we ain't never got a sucker. Made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what I running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town slugger. Why after why, we ain't never got a sucker. Made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter.
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock.
Then came back, so I swung. I ain't going out like no sucker. Had to let it burn like Usher. Gave a rush for an hour, push tough. You can never stay me for another. I had to wait my time like a buffer. I'm that I still stutter. Ball hard, might get a check. Bought a push start for it, got a check. Drip too hard, made it. I know she won't forget that we met. She hit, I broke it down, she a wreck.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
Rookie, but I do it like a vet. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what it was and running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town slugger. Why after why, we ain't never got a sucker. Made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what it was and running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town slugger. Why after why, we ain't never got a sucker. Made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Had to extend to the top floor. Every that slept been done for. Got a few bands in the tumbo. If we empty out the that's a drum roll. Move fire, hit him with
all right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
Let me catch my breath. Hold on, let me catch my breath. We getting to the bread, it was crumbs. She love me, caught turn nothing into something. She let me knock it out the park, home run. I'm a giant berry bomb. She told me that the money make try mode, not a mother, ain't nothing. I've been always feeling like the one. I'ma show 'em how it's done. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what it was and running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town.
The Falcons are now on
the clock. Got a sucker, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. I like cash money, yeah, baby, I'm a stunner. I'm a boss, I can do what I wanna. Your last nigga do what it was and running, made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter. Shot it to the moon, we ain't never going under. Hits on my old town slugger. Why after why, we ain't never got a sucker. Made it to the top floor, but we started from the gutter.
clock now. It's the Falcons.
Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I run it, ain't no stopping, on never rest. Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make a catch. 5,000 ones in an hour, I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I never press. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no.
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock.
I just made a mess. I just made a mess. When they throw the pass, all I know is catch. I just want the bag, like a Nike check. All I know is flex. Bust the defense open, running through some. I don't know no plays on the field, I just free form. Caught it with the left, but I'm better with my right arm. When they call blitz, hit stick, don't need no arm. Oh no, oh man.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make them catch. 5,000 ones in an hour, I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I never press. I just made a mess, I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. On the sideline watching, so I make
All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
down and dirty on the field, make a mess and then I make them clean it up. Clean it up. On the field is not a drill, $50 million deals. Yeah, we get the cap for real, I make it thunder smoke for real. Real baller, first screen, gotta do it for the team. Ball so hard, I call fatigue, running yards is out your league. Oh no, oh man, I just made a mess. When I run it, ain't no stopping, on never rest. Down said hunt, kick a punt, then I make them
The Falcons are now on the clock.
I'ma make it stretch. I just made a mess. I just made a mess. I got cash by the bundle, so I never press. I just made a mess. I just made a mess. 50-yard TD with the winning catch. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Eat 'em up, yo. Eat 'em up. Eat 'em up, yo. Eat 'em up. If I don't do nothing, I serve. Really, I'm super absurd. Got 'em all dead like birds. Leave 'em speechless, no words. Leave 'em speechless, no. Coming in first, who's third?
Okay, it's the Falcons now on the clock.
Lights, camera, action like verbs. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture. Heels hurt, I got blisters. Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that.
The Falcons on the clock now. Let's see who they have their eye on.
Eat 'em up, yo. Eat 'em up. I could do it better than he can. Really like that, no pretend. Had to get it back just to revenge. I'ma go to pass for the weekend. I'ma go with it for the weekend. Sports mode, cause I be speeding. No safety, I'm bleeding. I can never fumble, I defend. Going hard for my sisters. Hurry up, take my picture.
All right, next up, the Falcons are on the clock.
Touchdown, make me richer. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. I ain't even hungry, but I ate that. I keep on winning and they hate that. And they hate that. And they hate that. Eat 'em up, yo.
Falcons are now on the clock.
Talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but I ain't gon' count to y'all, cause I went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty, wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my why'd you stop. He don't like to pass the ball. That chicken, he talking big hit. I was thinking in houses for it. That's two different tickets, right? Oh yeah, they louder, boy. Them players lazy, they don't get no bread. Yeah, they be counting, boy. Them labels scouting, boy. They talking M's only the 1,000, boy.
On the clock now, it's the Falcons.
You out of bounds, boy. They always screaming, Rich be snapping. I say the collar, boy. I'ma lose the roof and the stain. Please don't test me like on that boy Johnny. And they talking games like everything look for them drop. They go insane, they wanna pick. Ain't gon' get in the beef. I'ma just make them blitz. Round 4 deep in the sprinter. How that's your girl? And she in my rental. We ain't hot cable, we ain't even have no channels. They changing channel and they see me. I'm signing deals and not no plea. Burglary, being neat. Don't you size me like no rap. I be quick to grab my ski. That's my sweet, but I be switching it depending on the week. Christian Loon, red bottom, damn, I think I cut my feet. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but I ain't gon' count to y'all, cause I went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty, wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball. I wonder where that low was at. It was me against the wall. I was out here running plays, guess it paid off after all. 613, bad girl, her hat just got it stalled. She got it stitched and I got it stitches. We won't be sparing you. Chasing who? Pursuing who? I won't be chasing you. I'm pouring when I lost the couch. I'ma charge it to the game. 438 is not a game. It's just a music thing. Last player got out his lane. Put right back in his lane. I'ma sit that pat when I get to Cali. Hope it get sent back over. Rain in your range, ain't send no players. All I'm getting ran.
Quickly review the league's top performers and the current week schedule from the league tab. Or use the
time over. They talking about making industry music. They want me to count to y'all, but I ain't gon' count to y'all, cause I went there when they ain't had a ball. He talking sporty, wonder how he felt watching his dog catch the ball. I had to tell my wife to stop. He don't like to pass the ball.
You have grades for each position that range from A to F. Browse available players to improve your team.
Keep the money coming in. What do I do? Working until I need another pen. Gotta move right to see. Might be my last. People view everything different when you touching on the bag. What you see at good intentions is the cloud and hit is mad. You can never be yourself. You carry, gotta wear a mask. They be pulling at you, popping at you. Pop up trying to change you. I built my own foundation and there ain't no rearranging. Moving careful every day, exactly how I play it. Not looking for number one, but that's exactly how I play. Feel like Jesse Owens 'cause I'm taking off with the race. switch up plays. Spend a little money, don't care how it made. Drop top, cool, catch sun rays. Started off without it, gotta get it one day. Doing 200 on the runway. Got a bad chick, she ripping the runway. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Rip out my heart, you a demon. I get the money for real, no reason. Why everybody come through unpolitely? I ride around in exotic. Wake me up, cause I gotta be dreaming. If only my dogs could see this. Never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you take it, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day. My whole team in a huddle. I done caught over a gazillion plays. Yeah, a legend now, not in the making. Breaking records, these are things we celebrate. Yeah, it took a L to keep you humble. All that money start coming in lakes. I draw the Rari through the tunnel. I need a passport, I'm riding foreign plates. I ain't never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you take it, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day. I used to burn CDs and pass them around. I used to email the venues and ask them if I could be opening act for the rappers that's passing through town. I used to be the one kids in my city was laughing about. I used to envision everything happening now. I used to ride the bus and listen to Kendrick Lamar. He just like the video that I made back when I started to study his bars. I'd like to think that he probably related to someone that's come so far. To someone that wanted it badly, then when it got it, it turned to a star. Overly dedicated, a title that resonated. I wanna be recognized, I wanna be decorated. Truthfully, back then I couldn't imagine a life where I never made it. Go ahead and let them hate it. I ain't never had no money. I've been out here trying to give me away. Ain't nobody help when I was hungry. Fake friends, they just slipping away. Now I got it, so I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. For all the time nobody helped me, said I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Hey. For all the time you take it, man, I ball. Man, like every day. Hey. Yo. Until the day I pass away, I say I ball on you. Man, like every day. Hey. Man, like every day.
minute. Last time I checked, you was on for a minute. Miss me with that, I'll be back in a minute. With my good vibes, man, I like good times and good. I got my reclining, I'm watching Sita on the Wi-Fi. I cannot just go away. Can you bring me back to my old ways? Told my mom and dad I'm praying for some better days. Only good vibes Friday to Friday. I'm looking for a highway to get Mondays. And I'm so up there, I might be going sideways. Kamikaze Sundays, leaning on my Mondays. Baby face like Usher, I just want it my way. Relax, I've been gone for a minute. Told you I'd be back, just chill for a minute. Last time I checked, you was on for a minute. Miss me with that, I'll be back in a minute. With my lab, chilling for the summer. What's up? Rolling with the big deals, tell them boys to pull up. You were not a big deal, hate to lose my number. Miss me with that, ask me did I stutter, so what? Tell your brother, sister, cousin, brother, lover. I'm real popping up in here, and I run it up in here. I ain't even from around here, and I only roll with big deals, homie. Big bills, got a big grill. Cocky with it, fresh, gang, shoot, gang, wanna kick it, that's a soccer fitted. Bruce Willis with the senses, white tennis with a touch from Venus. I ain't never flew spirit, run it, I don't win it if I get it. Look, chill chick, I got a lot in my mind pit. Light skin and dark skin, you mess me like a sock. Coming with a banger, it ain't summer, but it's hot. Kids might just have to drop it, cause I want to start a block.
Back again up in this entertaining for you. Come for my M's, you get this double. Straight to your bubble. In this game because I love the trouble. So watch your tone if you don't wanna rumble. You pop like my. Did you forget we know you not with any inch of the real. So stop it. I ain't knocking your little hustle, but watch it. I would hate to hear that loud ooh, chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. Oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I thought I told you lames, we are not the same. Having some fun, while you out on your run. Taking victory laps, I'm in the hood with them ones. Catch me out in Decatur with some meat and potatoes. Waffle House in Atlanta, I hit the blue flame later with them two-tone gates. Who you know gon' face? I see them keep trying, professional imitators. Rep, where's the flag? Now you're making me mad. With 47, get that. You better get back. You pop, like my. Did you forget we know you not with any inch of the real. So stop it. I ain't knocking your little hustle, but watch it. I would hate to hear that loud ooh, chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. Oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I thought I told you lames, we are not the same. Chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. Oh, them cannons ring, yes, them cannons ring. Make sure you photo ready when you see the game. I thought I told you lames, we are not the same. Chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang. Ooh, chitty chitty bang, chitty chitty bang.
Shows. Flat rich kid got all of the clothes. People like you get all of the no's. I stay making wins, I stay with the pros. Just made a stack, I'm watching it grow. Up in the sky, everybody so low. I keep me like foe, he sleep on the floor. He don't got no money, I show him the dough. Oh no, kid can't never with a bozo. Name in the mouth like froyo. With a rich baddie, looking for the bros. If he really with it, make him cash off the cold, bro. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give him a show, killing you nose and taking your bros. I'm taking your man and spinning his bands. Oh yeah, did it again. Oh yeah, out with his friend. Oh yeah, Chanel is the lens. With his friend finna get lit. I'm everything on they wish list. Which bag should I get? Which color should I pick? Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. You big bro, gotta go. Big bird giving crow. A group of baddies coming foes. Give me money, kiss my toes. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Don't want your bro, it was for show, just so you know. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit. We just wanna get lit, 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 lit. Any, many, miny, mo. All this money, I need mo. Give him a show, killing you nose and taking your bros. We just wanna get lit.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. QB in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move.
Audible.
It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. When the kick off the bomb, run it back. Home. Hail Mary, pray the feds don't intercept her. Familiar with the struggle, look, I'm coming up from scratch. Nothing. Huddle with my pain, then I turned it to some racks. Celebrate. Nothing motivate me more than when I hear the crowd roar. Check my name in the stands, I got drums, I got bands. Same ones that was hating, buying tickets, now they fans. Call a blitz, they don't see you, they gon' tackle your little man. Get em. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. QB in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do.
Show me something.
That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move.
Audible.
It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. Pop out, treat this block like an end zone. What? Score, check it. Benji calling money my ringtone. Hundreds. Or blue, put her in the friend zone. She turned on more. Ooh. Take one for the team. I do that for my boys. Bread, game.
Time ticking. I'ma give it all until the last minute. Set up the block just for my man, I bet we win it. Go hard or go home, it's survival of the fittest.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Go. QB in the pocket, let it go, them bullets penetrate. When you in that field, it get real, just stay dedicated. Go.
Put me in the game, I know what to do. That's another sack, cause I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
I was walking down a dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for fun. If we gon' keep it real, I took a lot of L's. I know pain, I went through hell, but I still came out number. I do my own stunts, don't need a backup. Tired of feeling broke, I got my racks up. These 4 pockets full won't fold on me. How you claiming you my dog and then you hold on me? Nowadays they ain't showing real loyal. I was walking down the dark road, hard cold, all alone. I'm on my own, nobody better ask me for none. Remember we was sliding in that four-door Audi. When it smoke, they get the hot and make them scary boys run. Remember when I ain't have it, if I want it, I can buy it. I ain't bragging, I can go and blow it back just for
Tonight, from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, it's week 1 of the NFL preseason on EA Sports. see Jalen.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. Nice move at the 40. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. On 1st down, Hurts going for it all. And this is caught. Touchdown. Wait, hold a second here. Flag down. Let's see if this will stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Lets it fly for Thielen. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 35. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll try the left side with Taylor. Dances by him. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Hurts to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That escapes the sack. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Throwing is Hurts. Rolling to his right. And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal. There wasn't even thought of a short field goal. There was no hesitation. They were going for it.
I think he was thinking ahead a couple plays ago, that if he got in this situation, they were definitely going for it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Jonathan Taylor
taking it in for... So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's the backup now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. Flacco looking for his first toss. It's complete to Cook.
You'll get nothing.
Touchdown, Falcons. Jared Cook, 37 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He's going to go up top again. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try it. Here's Flacco. A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. On 2nd and 10. Flacco over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there, because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
That's out to the flat for Gordon. And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He's going to loft one deep left side here. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver, fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Joe Flacco. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Now Flacco. And Gordon's got it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. 1st and 10 here for Flacco. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Flacco off play action. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. It's picked up by the Titans.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, that's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. And he takes it all the way down to the 15. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's second and 10. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Melvin Gordon taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Falcons about set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way down to the 37.
I'm seeing a lot of guys shaking their heads on defense right now, particularly in the secondary. And when you see that going on, that is never a good sign. But it's understandable. They've been shredded so far.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. Breaks a tackle. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
Partner, we've seen Melvin Gordon do it a variety of ways running the football. How about that last run? Had a little shake and bake to it there, didn't he?
He did.
Kind of reminded me of when he was at Wisconsin and what he did to Nebraska. His last year there, 408 yards in a single game. At that time, that was the NCAA rushing record, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then a week later, Samaje Perine broke his record with 427 yards against Kansas. On second down, they'll run with Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff. Now Flacco to pass. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got in.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And this is Cook with a grab. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Throwing again on second down. Flacco, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Incomplete, right side to Cook. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To pass, Flacco. He's got him in. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. The handoff goes to Gordon, running left.
That's all you got.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Melvin Gordon ready for the... About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. And he's got room. Nifty move by Gordon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 98 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Operating off play action, Flacco. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Play action, Flacco. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. They've got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand?
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. We are in the 4th and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive 1st and 10. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, Gordon once more. Nifty move by Gordon. And he's able to get this to the 45. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Here's Flacco. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They're at 50%, 2 for 4 thus far in the game. What can they do here on 4th down? Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The busy night continues for Gordon as he gets it here. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated, let's get activated. QB in the pocket, let it go.
The players on your team earned XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Show me something. That's another seconds I be running through it. I set up the play, I'ma make a move. Audible. It's gonna be a blitz if I run into you.
Go. When the kick off the bomb, run it back. Hail Mary, pray the feds don't intercept her. Familiar with the struggle, look, I'm coming up from scratch. Nothing. Huddle with my pain, then I turned it to some rats. Celebrate. Nothing motivate me more than when I hear the crowd roar. Check my name in the stands, I got drums, I got bands. Same ones that was hating, buying tickets, now they fans. Call a blitz, they don't see you, they gon' tackle your little man. Let's get activated, let's get activated. Let's get activated.